video. Trump to make a major decision on Chicago crackdown as protesters rage. Why are protesters raging about... Sorry. Why are protesters raging about making the city safer, removing illegal criminal immigrants, and removing people that hurt women and children and people that have, pending warrants and such as like that? I don't understand. But we got a 5-minute video to play here for you. Once we get some people joined in, I'm excited. Happy Monday, everyone. Full of energy. It's going to be a great week, everyone. Slap that like button. Slap that like button, guys. If you're joining in, if you're rewatching, whatever it is, hit that like button. Welcome. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wherever you guys are coming from. Slap that like button. I got some videos to show you guys. Trump to make a major decision on Chicago crime crackdown as protesters rage. Why aren't they raging about the 476,000 children that Biden lost at the border? Why aren't they raging about that? I don't understand. I really don't understand. But we're going to show this video in a couple minutes here, in a minute or two. DHS officially warns how sanctuary cities are becoming safe harbors for vicious gangs. But Democrats don't care about that. They don't care about that. We got a lot to talk about. Unfortunately, a Ukrainian refugee was shanked by an alleged career criminal. Why is it always the career criminals that do this kind of stuff? But Democrats are also okay with people coming into the country with no background checks. But all the people doing these violent crimes against women and children are mostly career criminals. Career criminals! This isn't their first time doing this, but they say, oh, come on into the country. No background check, nothing. I want to see that video, or maybe we can go live stream together if you're interested in doing it. If you would live stream the whole thing. But how can you be for open borders if you don't want career criminals, people that harmed women and children, coming into the country? I got a couple of videos I want to play for you guys. These are very, very interesting videos. I'm so scared, but I can do it. Okay, let's do it then. Let's do it. Let me know when you're like 10 minutes away from the border and we'll do it. But I have a couple videos I want to show. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone's afternoon or morning or whatever time zone you guys are in going? All right, let's play the video.
The Department of War.
Trump said he's going to show Chicago why he renamed it the Department of War. Because you don't want war with Donnie Trump. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Double tap that screen. Double tap, double tap, double tap.
President Trump indicating that he will make a decision soon about tackling crime in Chicago as he touts the progress federal troops have made in D.C.
Fox correspondent Madeline Rivera joins us live in Washington with all the details. Hi, Maddie.
Good morning, Carly and Todd. The president has been threatening to take action in Chicago for weeks now, even as he downplays a post he made over the weekend about the Windy City. That post said in part, Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War, referring to the name change for the Defense Department. President Trump says, though, what he meant was he wants to clean up the city, calling that common sense, not war.
We could solve Chicago very quickly, but we're going to make a decision as to where we go over the next day or two. When you look at what happened to D.C. in a short period of time, honestly, it's amazing. Over a period of 12 days, in other words, on the 12th day, we had the crime just about solved. And right now, people are walking out, they're going out right now to restaurants all over D.C.
Protesters took to the streets of Chicago over the weekend, rallying against federal intervention. It comes as the community braces for more immigration enforcement. Border Czar Tom Homan says they're specifically eyeing sanctuary cities.
You can expect action in most sanctuary cities across the country. President Trump's prioritized sanctuary cities because sanctuary cities knowingly release illegal alien public safety threats to the streets every day. That's where the problem is. And we don't have that problem in Florida.
Steven, I have no clue what you're talking about, but smash that like and subscribe button, guys.
Action. Homan suggests Pritzker should know what to expect, saying ICE agents have been flooding the zone in Chicago for some time now. Carly and Todd.
Madeline Rivera, thank you. With that, let us bring in political commentator Cameron Kinsey. Cameron, I still can't get over Democrat leaders and the people who voted for them, as you saw in that video there, in Illinois, choosing crime over protection. How do you see this week playing out in the Windy City?
Well, thank you so much for having me on. After Trump's crime crackdown on D.C., we should note that the city's crime rate is now at a 30-year low. These protests in Chicago are just a testament to the delusion of the Democrats.
What a smart and beautiful woman. Another W for conservative women like herself. All the liberal women are obese, blue-haired pigs.
Poster child for violent crime for years, so much so that it coined the nickname Chirac. The left would rather be pro-crime.
She just said Chirac.
Solutions because they suffer from Trump derangement syndrome, but luckily this is the minority. 81% of Americans see crime as a major problem in large cities, according to a new AP poll. And President Trump is doing everything in his executive authority to restore law and order in America.
Do liberal news networks have beautiful women like this? No, sir. They have fat, obese DEI hires.
As greatest cities that unfortunately have declined under Democrat leadership. And this is the exact type of solutions-oriented action that the people voted for last November.
In 2016, Chicago actually did a crime crackdown alongside the feds. It worked very well, crime down 41%. But city leaders stopped it because of quote-unquote optics. So Cameron, why do Democrat leaders always seem to choose optics over lives?
Well, that's such an amazing question because it's also ironic that the Illinois National Guard was called during the 2024 DNC in Chicago to keep order, reduce crime. But when President Trump suggests to do the same thing, because the city averages 7 to 8 murders a week.
Dimtards out there. Hello and welcome in, dimtards, libtards.
Democrats do it to protect themselves for a weekend visit, it's okay. But when a Republican president does it to clean up our nation's cities and protect everyday Americans, it's not. This to me is not logical. It is political sabotage. It's putting American lives at risk. But luckily, President Trump isn't really the type to back down from a fight.
I think that's a well-taken point. Meantime, there's this horrific video capturing the moment a Ukrainian refugee who fled the war in Ukraine.
This is very sad, guys. This is very sad.
Was stabbed in Charlotte, North Carolina. We obviously can't show the full video for reasons that it is too gruesome, it is too graphic. But you see the woman there, her face blurred out. You see the suspect there behind her. Charlotte.
He's tweaking. Look at his wrist moving like that.
Mayor, responding to the attack on social media, writing, quote, "This was a senseless and tragic loss. I've been thinking hard about what safety really looks like in our city."
Hello, Drewby. Smash that like and subscribe button, everybody.
Charlotte is a place where
No, Joey, his term isn't over yet. It's just beginning. Yes! Trump 2028.
not firing back. Quote, the mayor's refusal to condemn senseless, horrific, and preventable
What's up,
violence.
Sean? How you doing? Trump is bringing peace to the country at the moment.
Is as telling as it is despicable. Violent criminals, regardless of who they are or what they look like, need to be in jail. And that's the point. The congressman is right. You don't need to think hard, to use the mayor's words, about any of this. This guy, this sick accused killer, was arrested 14 times prior. He should have been in jail and not on that train. Final thoughts to you, Cameron.
Well, unfortunately, this doesn't fit the legacy media's narrative. Besides Fox News, who else is even reporting on this? It's such a tragedy. And luckily, President Trump has acknowledged this. He, I believe, has seen the video, said that he would have more thoughts on this today, according to his comments at the press pool earlier. But I do believe this is just a grave tragedy. We need to fight against these injustices. Luckily, we do have a president that is restoring law and order.
Cameron Kinsey, thanks for getting up with us. We appreciate it on both of these topics.
Hell yeah, Mike.
Thank you.
Mike says he lives in Chicago. He's looking forward to ICE and the National Guard coming to stop the nonsense. Any common sense America would be looking forward to that. No, she's beautiful. The Democrats are mad trying to insult her because she's 100 times better looking than any of the Democrats' girlfriends or wives or anything.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
I'm Steve Juicy. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. We can play some videos, whatever you guys like. What's up, bro? How you doing? President Donald J. Trump is coming to take over your favorite city near you. It's that simple. 100 times better looking than me. That's hilarious. Epstein files have been released. Oh, you're from the UK! The failing UK. New York needs the National Guard as well. New York needs the National Guard, but why are they protesting ICE and not the 476,000 missing children that went missing under Biden? The 476,000 missing children that went missing under Biden. And no one cares. No one cares. Not a single Democrat cares. They say it's fake. How is it fake? You're denying human trafficking happens at that border? If you want me to debate you, join my Discord. Well, RFK Jr., he addressed it. He said at first they said the number was 300,000. Then they reran the numbers again, 320,000 missing children. Now they ran the numbers again, 476,000 missing children at Biden's border. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. They don't care about the children. The only thing they care about is screaming, put Trump in jail, Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. If there's anything you want me to look up, any videos you want me to play, I'm fully open to it. You just got to drop some super chats. Smash that like and subscribe button. Oh, Trump is here. Trump is live, guys. Trump is live. We'll play it for you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I said we'll have to cut Lee Greenwood a little bit short. How good is he, right? He's been with us right from the beginning. And I wanted to stand and listen to the entire song, but people would have said, look at the ego of that guy. He just wouldn't stop. He just stood there and listened to the applause. But I appreciate
everyone that's working hard is getting raises because wages are rising.
you very much. And I want to thank you for doing an incredible job, Pam Bondi. The Attorney General has been unbelievable. Incredible job. Thank you. And thank you to all of the faith leaders, pastors, and patriots who have come to the Museum of the Bible for this historic meeting of the Presidential Commission on Religious Liberty. These are incredible people. And everybody wanted to be on
Hit
this
that
commission
like
when
button,
they made it
subscribe,
with,
subscribe,
people unhappy,
subscribe.
Maybe even enemies for life. I don't know. But they all wanted to be on the commission, but we picked the right ones, and they've done really a profound, an amazing job. But America was founded on faith, as we know, and I've been saying it for a long time. And when faith gets weaker, our country seems to get weaker. When faith gets stronger, as it is right now, we're having a very good period of time. After some rough years, good things happen for our country. It's amazing the way it seems to work that way. And under the Trump administration, we're defending our rights and restoring our identity as a nation under God. We are one nation under God, and we always will be. The need for this commission has never been more clear than it was last week when the ineffectual senator from Virginia, a man named Tim Kaine, stated that the notion our rights come from our Creator is, quote, extremely troubling to him. Very troubling, isn't it troubling? Isn't it terrible? How he would say something like that, and advocated really by a totalitarian regime. This is what they say. But as everyone in this room understands, it is tyrants who are denying our rights. And
Tyrants! The tyrants! The tyrants let 476,000 kids go missing and they didn't say a damn word about it. Biden was releasing illegal immigrant children out of that ICE detention center to anybody that came and claimed that they were theirs. That is disgusting. Biden was human trafficking. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. But it is disgusting. It is disgusting that Biden just let 476,000 children go missing at his border. He didn't say a single flipping word about it. Trump had to find 24,000 of them, and he's still looking for the rest of them. They went missing. They went missing. They went missing. Trump 2028. Tammy, you look deranged. You got the pink purple hair. You're really representing your Democrat Party. Biden was flying illegal immigrants in from South Africa every night in Ohio. And oh God, I don't live in Ohio. Trump lowered the prices of gas. Trump lowered inflation. Trump lowered gas prices. Trump lowered illegal immigrants crossing the border. Trump is saving America. The only thing he didn't lower was our growing jobs. 1 million new jobs since Trump came into office. 1 million new jobs. Thank you, President Trump. 1 million new jobs, increased wages, lower egg prices, higher stock market. Everything is fantastic under Donald J. Trump. We are winning. We can't go a single day without winning. The only places in the U.S. where these things are up are in blue states where the government is corrupt and stealing money from the citizens. From the citizens. That's the only places where, this kind of stuff is not happening with lower prices. We've gained over 1 million jobs. Not a single month of losing jobs. Trump is finding the 476,000 kids that went missing. Gas in Florida is $2.50. It was $4 under President Biden. $4 under President Biden. Now it's $2.40. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Eggs were $4 a dozen. Now they are $2.20 in Florida. Thank you, President Trump. We had multiple wars that were going on. Mr. Trump ended 7 wars. Thank you, Mr. Donald J. Trump, the best president in history. Gas was $4 a gallon in Florida under President Joe Biden. Now it is $2.50. Amazing job, Mr. Trump. Amazing job. Under Joe Biden, egg prices were $4 a dozen, and now it's $2.20. You can't make this kind of stuff up. Trump is doing a fantastic job. You can't make this kind of shit up. Trump was an FBI informant to lock up Epstein. He put Epstein in prison twice. Thank you, Mr. Trump, for being such a good man. Mr. Trump, before he was a president, he helped people. He gave to the homeless. He gave a homeless ladies places to live. Now what is he doing as president? He's giving homeless veterans places to live. Mr. Trump is doing a fantastic job. You cannot make this kind of stuff up. What has Trump done wrong? Before they were lying and making up all this Epstein stuff. Now the Epstein list came out, and many people in high office in government have confirmed Trump was an undercover FBI informant to lock up Epstein. What did he do? He locked up Epstein. He did a fantastic job in all remarks throughout his life. He's making this country wealthy again. He's making the average American more and more wealthy. All they have to do is work hard under Donald J. Trump's presidency, and they will succeed. They will succeed. But these same people will tell these people that they're brainwashed. You can't make up this kind of shit. You cannot make up this kind of shit. We're winning. Every single day we are winning. Hit that like button, subscribe. Get us to 50 likes, guys. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything you'd like me to talk about, drop some super chats. I don't know why the Democrats are crying saying that they're losing. If you're losing under President Trump, you ain't even putting in 10% effort. You ain't even putting in 10% effort. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? I love to hear it. Let me know who you voted for. Everyone spam down below. MAGA. Let us know you love your country and you love your president. Let's upset some of these liberals. MAGA, 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 MAGA. Hit that like and subscribe button. Guys, can you name one single thing Trump has done? One single bad thing Trump has done. I'm waiting. Nope. Not a single thing. No Democrats for the next 12 years. It is fantastic. It is amazing. Bro, how could someone be losing right now? They're lying. I agree. How can they be losing? Because they're not even putting in 1% effort. That's how the Democrats continue to lose. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from, what city, what state. Comment down below. Also, I just want to see MAGA, Trump 28, MAGA. That's all I want to see in the comments down below. Let me know, guys, down below. I just love my country. I'm super patriotic about it. MAGA, Humboldt County. Hell yeah, we love Humboldt. MAGA. Trump for king. MAGA Trump 2028. USA. MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. MAGA Trump. Trump 2028. MAGA. Trump, the Don, Trump. Hell yeah, let's keep spamming those comments. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Trump train! How is it rage bait? Because I'm being patriotic about my country and my president. Why does that upset the Democrats? MAGA King, Donald J. Trump. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, anything you want me to say, any videos you want me to play, drop some super chats. Hell, I'll do 300 to 400 push-ups for a $20 super chat just to show how, lazy the Democrats are and how strong the Trump supporters are. 300 to 400 push-ups for a $20 super chat. If you have a question, drop a super chat. It's that simple. You can say you're not a Dem, but that really just means you're a radical leftist. We can talk about whatever you guys want. I see a lot of comments. I see a lot of people spamming things. But if you have a question or a comment or something you want me to talk about, drop some super chats. Make America great. 300 to 400 push-ups for a $20 super chat. The Democrats can't even do 5 push-ups. Not even 5 damn push-ups. Not even 5 damn push-ups. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get to 50 likes, guys. 50 likes. 5 push-ups. I'll do 300 to 500 push-ups for a $20 super chat. $50 to fix the drip? Sure. Drop it. You're probably full of shit. Nope, my opinion is 90% of the time correct. And if I'm wrong about something, then we can read, talk, discuss about whatever you liberals want. Just drop a super chat. Mention God, family, or country upsets the Democrats. 100%. I love my family. I love our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I love my country. The Democrats don't love their country. They don't love their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. The Democrats can't even quote you one damn Bible verse. Trump loves the Constitution. He follows it. The Democrats can't even tell you the First and Second Amendment. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Spam that like button, though, guys, too. Trump is not our Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. Trump is our king. Trump is our king, guys. He's our king. I see you guys spam in the comments like crazy. If there's anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. But I don't know what the hell you mean. Hey, thank you. Smash that like and subscribe button. Trump is our king. There's not much you guys can do about that. You're going to have him for the next 3.5 years. What are your thoughts on the drone strike on the Venezuelan smugglers? Well, first off, I had a whole debate about this, and the Democrat son of a... Sorry, Falcon Man, if you're out there, I love you, bro, but I'm gonna frame it like this. The Democrat son of a SOB, let's just say SOB, literally said, no, they're merchants. They're merchants. The Venezuelans are merchants. I said, these ain't merchants. These are drug dealers. They are drug dealers. Now, there's conspiracies out there. Some people say the United States was testing out a new laser weapon because they didn't see any debris from the ship getting exploded on, but I don't think that's the case. I think other countries would be talking about it if we were using a laser weapon. And thank God we got rid of those smugglers. Thank God. I mean, how can you say this Democrat also said, what else can they do? What else can they do? They're just doing what they can do. They got a shit ton of oil in their country. Why don't they get rich off that? They could be like Dubai or somewhere in the UAE or Saudi or something. But instead, they want to be like El Chapo. And they're going to get Trump's big fist up their ass if they don't stop trying to poison our country with their bullshit drugs. But if you guys have any other questions, comments, drop some super chats. That was a good question. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many grifts. Timothy 6:10, Trump's a greedy man who doesn't care about any of us. Well, I appreciate that super chat, but I'm pretty sure Trump cares about us. He already has enough money. He has enough money for his generational wealth. He lost money in his first term. During 2016, he became president. He had a $5 billion net worth. He left office with a $2 billion net worth because he had to neglect his business dealings. And is money really that evil when it helps you when you need it, when it feeds you? It's only evil if you're, evil about it. It can be evil if you do evil shit for it. But it's not necessarily evil. Why didn't he pardon the January 6th people then? He did pardon them. What are you talking about? He did pardon the January 6th people. 32,000 pages. Tons of video and audio on Google Drive. Released about Epstein. Why are people asking for the Epstein files? They have not looked through it. It is ridiculous. The Democrats don't care if the files came out or not. They just care about, screaming, put Trump in prison and shit like that. It's ridiculous. That's all they care about. That is all they care about. Smash that like button, though, guys. If you care about the files, then why aren't you reading them? You care about putting Trump in prison. You don't care about the people that did this stuff. You don't care about the victims. You care about putting Trump in prison. Lost $2K gambling last night. I blame Trump. Sounds like the average Democrat to me, blaming all their life problems on Trump. And why the hell are you gambling that much money? I think gambling is more of a sin than anything else, than money. He promised us the files. You're a fool if you don't remember. I voted for him just for that. First off, I don't think a single human on this earth voted for Trump just for the files. Either they liked his policies or they didn't. Him saying he was going to release the files didn't change anything. And second off, he did release the files. So what are you bitching about now? The files have been released under the Trump administration. What can you say now? The files have been released. It is that simple. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Yeah, all kinds of evil relating to money. But money itself and making money and feeding your family is not inherently a sin. Not in my opinion, at least. And money can make people wander far from their faith. It is true. Doing evil shit for money can make people become unchristian-like. But you know what the best part is? Donald J. Trump is the first president in a long time to pray before his meetings. So if you're a Christian man, you got to admit that Trump is more of a Christian man than Biden was. Now, I know it's not a competition. I'm not here to judge someone's religion and whatnot. But we got to at least say that Trump prays a lot more than Biden. We'll just put it that way. All the Dems cry about the same stuff. Not one legitimate complaint. Not one single actual valid complaint. They are redacted. He's protecting the Clintons and other disgusting people. He's guilty by association. The only thing that's redacted is the names of the victims. Like, what are you talking about? Have you read the files? Have you seen the videos? Have you seen the voices? Have you seen the information provided in these files? Because the only thing redacted is the victims. And the Clintons are going to testify under oath next month in court. So all the information about the Clintons will come out in court next month. All the information about Epstein and the Clintons and there's ties to them and about Obama. I'm going to show you 32,000 files. That's what you want me to show you? 32,000 files and documents? I mean, if you want me to sift through some of these, drop like a $10 super chat and I'll start sifting through and looking through all these 32,000 files, but that might take a while. You cannot judge the Christianity of a man based on what he does in public office. 32,000 files. You want me to sift through them? That is ridiculous. How about you sift through them on your free time? 32,000 files. You want me to read through every single one of them? If anyone wants me to start digging through the files and show you some evidence, you can. But the fact is, every single victim that every single Epstein victim that has spoke about Trump said he's innocent and that he has no relations or any inappropriate doings with any of the Epstein bullshit. Every single Epstein victim says that about Donald Trump. Even one of the victims that worked at Mar-a-Lago that Epstein stole away from there said that they want Trump for president in 2025. They voted for him in 2024. Nobody here has sorted through the entire files of the latest release. You just didn't have time yet to do so. Yet you want me to do it because you're too lazy to do it. Double tap that screen, like, subscribe. What have I lied about? The Democrats are mad. If there's anything they want to talk about, anything I lied about, anything they want to say, drop some super chats. But you haven't showed any significant evidence. Doing ad hominems because you disagree with someone? I never said that he was involved directly. He's protecting the PDF files by not releasing the list. Is Trump in charge of the entire government? Because the government released the list. If parts of the government are hiding specific things in this list, and that comes out in the future, that is not directly Trump's fault. He is not actually the supreme dictator. Did the Democrats realize that? He might be the president, but he doesn't control everything that happens within this country. Do you realize that? Yes or no? He does not control everything that happens. He tried to get the files out. The files released. If anyone else is redacting anything, hiding anything, there has to be direct proof that he's protecting someone. You can't just say allegations without significant evidence and assume people to actually believe it. You're pushing Democrat propaganda. And even when the victims say, yeah, an executive order does not always get things done. It can be blocked. Have you ever heard of Trump telling the judges in Florida and New York to release the transcripts and they said no? You ever heard of that? He said release the Epstein court transcripts. And the Obama appointed judges said no, we're not doing that. We're not exposing these people. Can you explain that? While blaming it on Trump while he told them to release the transcripts and the full information from the court records? Can you explain that or no? If you can't explain it, then I don't know what you're talking about. Like, seriously. Brandon, I'm not scared of you. Come on the show live and let's talk. Talk about Ashley Biden. Do you know who Ashley Biden is? Talk about Joe Biden sniffing little children inappropriately and touching them inappropriately every day live on television. Not a single Democrat said a single word about that. Not a single Democrat said a single word about it. Not a single Democrat said a single word about it. Not a single one. What about the 476,000 missing children at Biden's border? You guys didn't say a single word about that. Not a single word about it. Obama, $65,000 for a pizza with our taxpayer dollars. And you guys are complaining about Trump golfing. Not to mention, Biden spent 40% of his presidency sleeping on the beach. Talk about Ashley Biden. If you guys want me to talk about something or someone specifically, drop a super chat. If someone has no evidence, then anyone can say anything. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. What constitutional violations? Trump has not violated the Constitution, not even one time. If you guys want to talk about the job reports for a second, we can. To do job reports accurately, you don't call people on the phone like this was the 1950s and try to do a survey over the phone. That's not how you get accurate job statistics. Brandon, you're scared of me. Come debate live on the show. You don't want to, though, because you'll lose. What show? Go live with me on the show. The Democrats are angry and I love it. Oh, the Democrats don't like this, huh? They don't like this background. Did that upset you, Democrats? The Democrats are mad. All they can do is ad hominem because they lose debates. Ashley Biden.
Rights that come from God, and it's this Declaration of Independence that proclaims we're endowed by our Creator with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The senator from Virginia should be ashamed of himself. For many things. For many things. For things even beyond that. But in his own way, nothing's more important than those words. Those terrible words. As president, I will always defend our nation's glorious heritage, and we will protect the Judeo-Christian principles of our founding, and we will protect them with vigor.
That is right! Trump will protect the country's Christianity.
To bring back religion in America, bring it back stronger than ever before as our country grows stronger and stronger. Our country is now the hottest nation anywhere in the world. 1 year ago, our country was dead. And I say it, 1 year ago, our country was dead. We had leaders from all over the world that talked to me that say, your country's in trouble. And I just left the Middle East, King of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, a lot of the big countries. Then I was with the heads of NATO, the NATO nations, all of them. Everyone said essentially the same thing, that a year ago your country was dead and now you have the hottest country anywhere in the world. It's true. It's true in every way. But to have a great nation, you have to have religion. I believe that so strongly. There has to be something after we go through all of this, and that something is God. We go through all of this for a reason. It's not easy, believe me. But I want to thank the commission's chairman, Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. He's been the chairman of my Texas campaign from day one. He's been the chairman of my Texas campaign, and we went through 6 primaries, and we went through everything that we went through, and we won them all. We won everything, including 3 elections. Got the most votes in the history of Texas 3 times. Can you believe that? That's pretty good. I heard that the other day. I said, I like that. But I want to thank you, Dan. You've done a great job and very instrumental in the creation of what we're doing today. As well as a very special friend of mine, Dr. Ben Carson. So special that he's being honored.
Yes, I do need a Dem that wants to come on and live debate with me. Absolutely. Absolutely. If any Dems want to come on live stream and debate with me, join the Discord, link in the bio. Who's 100 people that wants to join the live and debate? Do you want to join iOS Goat? If anyone wants to debate with me live, join the Discord. What am I scared of? I'm waiting for one of the Democrats to say they want to debate. Democrats, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, guys. Link in the bio. They're all scared to debate. They're all scared. The Democrats are scared to debate me. They're scared. They're scared Democrats. They're scared of Donald J. Trump and they're scared of me. Oh, Jack is scared to debate. He doesn't want to talk about open border policy being a horrible idea. Thank you. I will keep it up. You want to debate that, Robert? Join the Discord. Join the Discord. That simple, guys. It's free. Join the Discord. Ooh, we got a mad Democrat in here. That's hilarious. Good morning! More MAGA hats coming this week, guys. More and more MAGA hats. More and more MAGA hats. We can debate anything you want. Nose ring, bright colored hair, disillusionment. Disillusionment, yeah. 100%. I'm gonna look for some more clips to play. If not, I'll probably hop off here, but we'll go live again in approximately 4.5 hours. Let's see, is there anything else going on? Trump's DOJ probes Biden.
In just a few hours, President Trump will speak at the Museum of the Bible for a hearing on religious liberty as the DOJ probes the Biden administration over alleged anti-Christian bias. The White House saying, quote, the previous administration abused the federal government's power to interfere with Americans' First Amendment right to religious freedom.
Former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Dr. Ben Carson will be at the Museum of the Bible today. But first, he joins us now. Mr. Secretary, thank you so much for joining us. It's great to see you. So tell us about the importance of this event.
Well, it is clearly very important in a pluralistic society like we have for people to have rights. It respects the individual dignity. And when you look at some of the systems that are opposed to ours, like Marxism and communism, they make a concerted effort to remove God, to remove something that is superior to the government. So that is incredibly important, and that's why our founding document, the Declaration of Independence, says that our rights come from our Creator, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, among other things. And to have a president and an administration that acknowledges that is fantastic. And you have to recognize it was our system of beliefs that led us from obscurity to the pinnacle of the world in record time. It was not a coincidence. And that's why this is such an important thing for us to hold on to and not drift into a situation where we have government mandates and government control of all of our actions. We want to be able to live according to our belief system as long as that's not interfering with others.
And what this administration is doing is going beyond that. The DOJ revealing, quote, the Biden administration weaponized the Department of Education and attempted to impose record-breaking fines on some of the nation's largest Christian universities, including Liberty University, $14 million, and Grand Canyon University, approaching $38 million. So how crucial is what I'm referring to, what they're referring to as the Religious Liberty Commission, to making sure that what I just read, that infringement on Christian liberty, never happens again?
It's critical, because we don't want to just talk about it and say it's a problem and then move on with the rest of our lives. This commission is talking to experts, it's talking to people.
Dr. Malice, I'll answer you in 1 second, and then I'm going to hop off.
People who've been affected by religious liberty issues, and will make recommendations to the president for how we can make sure that we maintain the dignity of all of our citizens.
Yeah, and this is coming as there have been polls that say some positive developments about Christianity in terms of young people going to church more, which is certainly something to be celebrated, as the president also celebrates religion at an event that you will also be at later today. Former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Dr. Ben Carson, thank you for joining us this morning, waking up early. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Great to see you.
So to answer your question about Trump 2028, like, he has taken it back, as you said. He said, I probably won't run in 2028. And I'll be in the Discord in a second. And he said he won't probably run in 2028, but the Constitution can be amended. FDR got elected 4 terms, and he ran. The Constitution can be amended. Trump can run again. Joe, are you a Democrat or a Republican or an anti-Trumper, or what do you think? But in 50 seconds, guys, I'm going to hop off unless someone has a super chat question or any regular good questions. Anything you guys want to talk about. But I'm going to hop off here in 40 seconds. You want to debate mainly the freedom of religion? Would you consider yourself a liberal? Okay, definitely I'm more on the liberal side. All right. 15 seconds, guys. I'm going to jump off here. But thank you, everyone, for just who found the channel or, happy Monday. And thank you to everyone like the moderators, Ozzy. I don't know who else is in here, but thanks. Thank you, everyone. All right, guys. Peace out. Talk to you guys in about approximately 3.5, 4 hours. Peace out.